Hello, welcome back to another video. If you've clicked on this one, it's probably because you're interested in how to do the Occult Staff, aka Carlos quest. This is a fairly simple quest that is often bypassed due to the amount of time it takes to complete and the amount of experience you receive for completing it. However, in Invicta, there was just recently an update that now gives you more experience upon completing requests. And this now makes some of those quests that you used to not want to do more worth it. So once you've received the quest, you're going to head over to where Vamps is, and you're going to go down this hole. And you're slowly just going to work your way up through that fire hallway. And you're going to go through the door, and you're basically trying to bypass Vamps 1 and get to about midway through Vamps 2. So I'm going to speed this up just a little bit and get to where the entrance to Carlos quest begins. So we're coming up on basically where the boss for Vamps 1 is. We're just going to bypass him and head through this secret hallway that leads us to Vamps 2. This can kind of be a tricky area if you don't exactly remember how to get there. I didn't, so I kind of just tried to click as far northeast into this corner that you see me clicking as possible to try to just run through this. Couldn't find a map anywhere on how to get through here. And I remember doing it in old ways, just clicking like this, so that's what I went ahead and did. If you've seen my mini map, you could see that I'm starting to kind of find the path, and this will help for when I take another alt character in the future through here. I'll kind of have that path laid out. So that's why in almost every video I make, I stress about the mini map, because it really is helpful, and it's something that is just overlooked or forgotten, and even from time to time myself, I forget about the mini map. Anyways, back to the quest. You're gonna run through here, take these guys out just so they don't follow you, or not so they don't follow you down through this door and end up dragging you over a spike, which has actually happened to me before previously, and I've died, and it's been a hassle trying to retrieve my body. So it's just something I've always done ever since. Now this door right here that you see, this is actually the entrance to Carlos's quest. You're going to need the key, but thankfully Carlos gave you that key, and you go down these stairs. Alright, once you get down here, you're going to go ahead and go through this top left door. You could fight this dragon, or you can go in stealth mode, which is something I didn't think about doing until I was almost done with this quest. Basically, you're going to go through this door next, and it should lead you out into a hallway. From this hallway, you're going to take this door all the way down here at the bottom, and that will lead you into another hallway with another dragon behind the door. And then after you kill this dragon in the hallway, you're going to want to go to this door on the bottom left, which, sorry for the skip right there. I kind of cut out some unnecessary walking around as I kind of figured out the quest, just to save on time, because this video is a pretty long video. I think the recording time was about 30 minutes, and that just required a lot of looking around and trying to pretty much remember this quest, because it's been a few years since I've done it. Now in this room right here is the dragon with the key. You're going to kill him, take the key off the body, and once you get this key, you're going to run back out into that original hallway we were just in. And that key is actually going to open the door on the room across the way. And that kind of leads us into a hallway that, for me, while recording this video, was kind of a pain in the ass, because I really wanted to be able to help you every step of the way. Unfortunately for my gameplay, I'm not really able to see the spikes on the floor in this hallway, as well as the other two hallways with spikes in it as well in this quest. So I'm sorry in advance for that. I hope on your client you're able to see the spikes on the floor a little bit better. And just take your time in here. I did this on my high level character that I had. So I eventually just gave up trying to like really see where the spikes are. And I kind of just ran for it. But I really recommend that you take your time and try to find these spikes. If you're having trouble seeing these spikes on the floor as well, let me know in the game, or let Knight without a K in front of his name know, and maybe we could do something or add an update into the game to make these spikes a little bit more visible. It really sucked for me because I really wanted to be able to show all these spikes and show you the correct pathway. So if you can't see them and we can't get any help, let me know, and I'm more than willing to run back and remap this entire hallway as well as the other two hallways with the spikes. Alright, so if you made it through there, and I really hope you did, we're going to come to our first lava maze. I really recommend, if you're around the level that's recommended to do this, to stay in stealth mode right here. These guys do a lot of damage, and there's little pockets throughout this map or this maze where you're able to heal and they won't see you if you're in stealth mode. For this part, we're going to run up here along this north wall and then take it around the bottom right, and I believe the other mazes as well start off this same way. You take it around, come down, take care of this guy in the way, and this guy as well. Once you take care of the first 2 or 3 dragons that are in the way, you could kind of just click where the room is and your character will run there, which kind of helps, so you don't really have to like spend so much time looking on where you have to go and risk dying in the process, which is something that has happened to me before as well. Back in the day, I've died in here and I've lost equipment for it, and this is one of the main reasons why I stopped doing Carlos's quest for a while. It was just really hard, and you know, unless there was a couple people going or better gamers than me going, I just stayed away. I didn't like dying, and to this day I still don't like dying. I've remade characters over it. But anyways, back to the quest. Once again, you're gonna go ahead and take this teleporter. If you read the note, it just says I got the teleporter working. So you take the teleporter, and that leads you to the next area of this quest. In this area, there's going to be some secret walls, and it might get a little bit confusing, and it only increases with the amount of secret walls. So if you have to, pause the video, take your time, don't rush it. This is one of those quests that if you have to recall out of, it's a pain in the butt to get back to, and especially if you were to die. So, you know, don't worry about impressing your girlfriend or boyfriend behind you or whatever. Just take your time. Getting it done the first time is the best way. So the next secret wall is actually right here around that first part of the corridor. That door that we just seen, that's after we get the key. The key is behind several of these fake walls or secret walls, with the dragon in the very back room. Once you do kill that dragon and get the key, just run back out into this hallway with the skeletons on the floor, and you can open that door. Alright, so here's the last room with said dragon. Smack him up. There is said key. And now we just run back to the hallway. It's fairly simple, like I said. It's just really time consuming. That's the main reason why a lot of people don't do it, or maybe why there's not more information out there about it. But hopefully with this video being made, even if it just helps 1 or 2 people, which I'm hoping it does, you know, more people will want to do it, especially at the best level for it, because it does give a good amount of experience, especially on this server. And here's another one of those dreaded spiked hallways that for some reason I just could not see on the floor. I do, however, give it a solid effort to try to find them, but no surprise here, I do give up and just bum rush it. I don't recommend, like I said, doing that though, especially at a lower level. The spikes increase with the amount of damage they deal for every one that you step on. So I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit through this part. There's really no point to see it. It's pretty much just a normal hallway you run through. This flag did just kind of get me curious, and I wanted to know what it said, but it wasn't really anything, just a little bit of lore. Upon making it through though, you will get your next lava maze. This is another one that, like I said, you want to be in stealth mode for. These guys will be attacking you, I believe, with fire, and it gets to be a pain in the ass. So stealth as much as possible in this area. Kill that one that was in the way, run down. There's also going to be another dragon like this one right here in your way. And once you kind of get a little bit closer to the center, you're going to be able, like I said before in the previous maze, just click near the teleporter and you should be able to run over there. A lot of repetition in this quest, but it pays off in the end. So once you go through that teleporter, it leads you into this room. You're going to take the only door available, and that leads you out into this hallway. Now, if you notice in this hallway, there are several hidden walls, secret walls, whatever you want to call them. I believe the first one that we're going to take was right up here. You're going to have to go and kill another dragon with another key. It's pretty much repetitive. And once you get the concept of the first two areas, the third one's just a breeze. This is the last area and we're almost done. So if you've been in this long in this video, hang in there. We're gonna get through this together. This area, it's only one hidden wall behind here. Right around the corner is two dragons. One of them is the one with the key. So once we grab that key right here, we're just gonna head back out into the hallway with the several hidden walls. And then the next secret wall or hidden wall that we're going to go through is down here on the right. And we just proceed through the next area. Alright, so once you get through this door, in the bottom right corner of this room that we're in right now is another secret wall. It's right over here. And on the other side of this secret wall is another spiked hallway. However, this one's relatively short. I'm going to speed through this. And once we get through, on the other side of this secret wall, there's a couple more secret walls, and that leads us to our final lava maze. So just a quick sorry in advance. I kind of sped this last lava maze up just because I figured by the time you've done the previous two ones, you've got this part down, and I'm just trying to shorten up the video a little bit so I don't take too much of your time today. Basically, we're going to go through, and once you get in here, we're in our last area. There's no more lava mazes. The boss is at the end of this final run. It's relatively simple. So once you've teleported, you'll end up in this room. Go ahead, kill that dragon, head into the hallway where you'll see these two doors. This top door right here is where you want to go to get your key. You head to the very back room, and this dragon right here will have the key. Just go ahead and kill him, grab the key. Once you get it, we're just going to head back out and go to that bottom door that we just seen. In this bottom door, we just work our way back. I said bottom door. Anyways, we work our way back. We hit this secret wall right up here. And that will take us to this narrow hallway. Once we're in this narrow hallway, it's just a couple secret doors or secret walls. And we just work our way down through it slowly, like you can see in the mini map in the top left hand corner. There's going to be dragons in your way. Just, you know, knock them out best you can one at a time. And just keep working your way. It's a long, snaky hallway. And at the end of it is the boss. So you're almost there. Alright, so pop through this another secret hidden wall, door. I don't know what the kids are calling them these days. Alright, we got another one right here. Followed by another dragon. Now if you see on the mini map once again, it's kind of leaving a little open pocket. That's for this room right here where the boss is. So there's our boss. We're just going to go ahead and kill both these dragons real quick. And then grab the staff off of him. So if you stuck in for the full length of this video, there you go. You got your staff. Carlos's quest, aka Occult Staff, Carlos Dungeon, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's done. Hopefully you got a recall scroll so you could head back. If not, just go ahead and lag out in the hallway so you don't have to worry about dying in the process. Unfortunately, you're not really going to get to see how much experience you get because this character is level 324. But on a level 35, 40, whatever you're taking in there, I'm sure it's going to be really good. Thank you for watching. If you have any requests on a quest you want me to do, or a guide, or tips and tricks to make your gameplay better, please don't hesitate to send me a message. I'll jump right on it and I'll make it happen for you. Have a good day, everybody.